Hi guys, and welcome back to another unboxing video with Thomas. Today I've got something weird in, and I'm going to be unboxing it while enjoying a White Russian, one of my favorites, so cheers guys. Oh, it's so good. So, it's actually one of the few packages that successfully got through to me of late. I've been having a lot of postal problems. Not entirely sure why, but several couriers really seem to have their heads up their asses. But this one thankfully came through. Another unbagging, I suppose. Doesn't feel very satisfying, does it? When it's so fast to do. Oh well. I guess I might as well take another sip. I can never make these last long. They're just too delicious to not, basically down. I had a microphone problem as well. It transmitted very, very weakly, only about 9% at maximum. So I fiddled around with it a bit, and I think it's managed to fix it now. So hopefully the sound is coming in a bit clearer. Might have done it quite badly in the last one or two videos as well, but I don't know, we'll see. In any case, here we have the I guess it's called a Nada 65 mechanical keyboard, which, I mean, that didn't tell me anything either, but it's made by Cerakey. And that might tell you something about this keyboard. So let's see. It says hot swap global RGB 3 mode, Mac and Win. It sounds almost like a present. And at the back it says Cerakey Production Company Shanghai He Shenzhen Culture Media Company Limited. Not even going to try and pronounce the road name. But let's have a look at this little piggy. There we go. Global RGB, as in it illuminates the globe. Bad joke, never mind. Right, anyway. So I've reviewed a keycap set by Cerakey a while ago by now, which gave a really interesting sound profile. Get the fuck out of here. Which gave a really interesting sound profile. But that was just a loose keycap set, and this time they've come to me with an actual keyboard. I think this is their first keyboard. One of the keys has come. A few of the keys have come loose. It's not that weird if it's shipped in just a bag, but that's alright, I can replace them. So, quite a few have come loose, I think. Well, I'll clean that up first. Oh, you can just hear the metallic noise of the what the fuck am I doing? Jesus Christ. Come on, Tom, keep your mind on it. Okay. Just hear that? It's like coins hitting together. It's very satisfying to hear. Well, there you go. Ta-da! Looks pretty slick. So that's the rear. I'll peel off the protective sticker here. There you go. That's what the rear looks like. Pretty cool. I guess it's Panda themed, which explains the colorway of black, white, and green. It's actually pretty shiny. I think that the case is plastic, very shiny plastic, but the keycaps look pretty cool. So the keycaps that I covered previously was called crazed, which was a sort of light blue with a cool crackling effect. And that didn't have legends on it, but I still think that is their, at least one of their coolest looking keycap sets. I looked on the website, and pretty much all their keycap sets look like this, which is fairly simple colored, plain colors and whatnot. But I think they also do a bunch of sets. I just couldn't find it on the website. I think they also do a bunch of sets that have really weird colorways with lines going through them, all kinds of patterns. And as I recall, they are stupidly expensive, but that would have been a cool one to cover as well. But instead, we have this more conservative one. Let me just give you a small taste of the sound. So this uses some sort of linear switch. Yeah, I think it's linear. It's almost difficult to tell with MX switches. I think it uses a linear switch. That's something you can do, of course, but I always think something that enhances the sound of a keyboard, it's best enjoyed with clicky keys. If you want to know what that sounds like, I think I made a sound demo of Zeal clickies with these switches or something like that. Really something very clicky, and that sounds amazing, so I'd very much recommend that. Oh my god, Jesus, sorry. Let's see what switches. Well, actually, I have no idea what switches these are. They're just light blue. I can't even read what it says. Everfree switches. Flavor of the month, ladies and gentlemen. Interestingly, the color on the slider, which is sort of sky bluish, is not that far off from Blue Alps, which is a kind of desaturated, slightly grayish blue. But that is one of the most legendary clicky switches of all time, of course, and not a linear one. What else do we have in here? A user manual. I guess it's more of a user leaflet. Rainbow _ pinwheels. Hue _ pendulum. Solid _ reactive _ simple. I mean, okay. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure. I guess that's backlight effects. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Sounds very hacky with all those underscores. Sure, I'm sure this has loads of backlight effects. I'll give that a try. World's smallest certificate. Just a QC thing. Man, they didn't even stamp it. It's just printed on there. Printed pass. And then we have a couple of... That's interesting. A couple of spare keycaps. And they are Panda themed. There's also a Chinese character. I don't know if that means panda or anything like that. Let me know in the comments. I obviously can't read Chinese. Looks cool though. And pandas are super cute, I have to admit that. Yeah. Wow, a Cerakey's branded. Yeah, a Cerakey branded microfiber cloth. Well, one of those, glasses wiping cloths. I guess you should, in theory, be able to see fingerprints on this well. That's alright, though. It's nice of them to provide that. A keycap puller, also Cerakey branded. Very standard keycap puller otherwise. It's a nice one, though. A cable, just as pretty short, I think. And what else is in here? Oh, look at that, a dongle. Yeah, it is touched. It feels a little bit loose, but it's a Cerakey dongle. Good of them to brand it as well. I can add it to my fuck off giant collection of identical looking dongles. So yeah, pretty simple. So let's have a look and see what it looks like when I connect it. It's quite difficult to see the backlighting, I think. Yeah, very difficult to see the backlighting. Man, I'm just gonna switch the light off real quick. I mean, even on camera you can barely see it. Right. Yeah, just looking straight at it, the backlight is almost completely obscured by the keycaps. And because they're black as well, they don't, you know, they don't show that much. The white keys, you know, the white keys are a little bit more visible. But, whew. It's a little bit better if you look at it at an angle. See? Yeah, I think you can see it like that. Yeah, which is actually, in a way, kind of clever. This is just a simple rainbow pattern. I guess I'll be checking out, what was it? hue_pendulum and typing _ heat map. Oh, that's cool. You can have a typing heat map on this. I guess that'd be very WASD heavy for me, but still. They have so many light effects on this. That's cool. All right, let me switch the lighting back on. So, interesting. Right. Well, I think that's about it for just a simple unboxing video. I have to make sure that all these are pressed down properly. Anyway, you'll see this in a review down somewhere in the new year. I've got quite a lot on my plate to do first, including an AMA video, a vintage review, and of course the end of year video about the model MF that I teased, well, the F104. So yeah, this will be somewhere in the new year. We'll see when we get to it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video in the meantime. If you've got any more questions for the Q&A video that is coming up in mid-December, then feel free to post them in the video description below. And in any case, I'll see you next time, guys.